Hello everyone, I'm FC and this is Blue Lions TV, and today I'm bringing you guys another combined 11 video for our upcoming game against Man City on Sunday at 4:05 UK time. This video will definitely be a controversial one, but remember, it is my opinion and you guys are perfectly fine to put down what type of combined 11 team you guys would have in the comment section below. Now for this video today, I'm going to be using the 4-3-3 formation as I feel that it best complements both teams. Remember to smash that like button, help me get 500 likes for this video, and later tonight at 10 PM will be the live Q&A live stream, so make sure you guys definitely tune in for that. But getting straight into the video, starting with the goalkeeping position. Now from Chelsea's side out of Courtois, Caballero and Eduardo, and on Man City's side out of Edison and Bravo. Who's going to make it into the combined 11 team? Well, the first battle's obviously going to be between Courtois and Edison. And the person who I'm picking for this combined 11 team is Courtois. Now yes, this is definitely a controversial decision, but you guys, both keepers are very contrasting. Now with Edison, he's more of a sweeper goalkeeper, he likes to break his lines, his distribution and his passing is amazing, it's probably the best in the world so far. And with Courtois, he's amazing in the 6-yard box, he catches every aerial ball, he commands his post amazingly, he leads the defence perfectly as well. And honestly, I kind of feel that if it came down to who I feel is going to help me win a game out of Edison or Courtois, I'm most likely to pick Courtois in this scenario. Even though Edison is a world-class goalkeeper, I'm picking Courtois for this combined 11 team. Now moving on to the centre-back positions. From Chelsea's side out of David Luiz, Christensen, Azpilicueta, Cahill and Rudiger. And from Man City's side out of Otamendi, Stones, Laporte and konmpany, who do I think the two battles are going to be? Now the first battle is going to be between David Luiz and Otamendi, and the second battle is going to be between Azpilicueta and Laporte. And the players who I think are going to make it into this team will be David Luiz and Azpilicueta. I feel that David Luiz is a better player compared to Otamendi, even though Otamendi's form has been very good this season and he is showing the potential that Otamendi's always had, but I feel that Luiz is the better player. And I think with Azpilicueta, he's been one of the most consistent centre-backs in the league so far. Yes, Laporte has come, I do rate this guy very highly, I expect to see even bigger things from him from next season, but I have to go with David Luiz and Azpilicueta. Now moving on to the left back position, from Chelsea's side out of Marcos Alonso and Emerson, and from Man City's side out of Delph, Zinchenko and Benjamin Mendy, who do I think is going to make it into this team? Well, the battle is going to be between Marcos Alonso and Mendy, and the player who I will be picking for this team will be Benjamin Mendy. I feel that Benjamin Mendy has been very unfortunate with his injuries, and you guys, the whole point of this video is the strongest possible team out of both teams. It's not necessarily who's on amazing form or who's fit or available for selection, and I feel that with Benjamin Mendy, his world-class crossing, his ability to dominate the left-hand side, his ability to beat people as well, his pace and his defensive abilities as well, I do feel that he's a better player compared to Marcos Alonso, and I feel that it would be a disservice to leave him out of this team. Now moving on to the right back position, from Chelsea's side out of Victor Moses and Zappacosta, and from Man City's side out of Kyle Walker and Danilo, who's going to make it into this team? Well, this battle is going to be between Victor Moses and Kyle Walker, and the player who I'm picking for this team will be, and it is controversial, but it's going to be Victor Moses. I feel that Victor Moses is a better player compared to Kyle Walker. Yes, I know Walker's been very good this season. I feel that, of course, playing in Pep's system is suiting him more. He gets to play to his strengths even more. Walker's crossing's never been world class, but because Man City practice on a lot of plays and training, a lot of times you see that low driven cross being made a lot of times, and I just feel that because of their complementary system, this is why Walker's looking much more complete than he actually is as a player. And I feel that Victor Moses is better defensively. You don't see anyone getting past him like players do to Kyle Walker. And for example, that game against Barcelona where Victor Moses completely nullified Jordi Alba, there's no way in hell Kyle Walker would ever be able to stop Jordi Alba like that by himself. I just feel that Victor Moses gets a lot of unnecessary stick. Yes, in the final third, his crossing isn't always as consistent, but with most fullbacks, distribution in the final third, it's never as good. And I just feel that because Moses doesn't really have support on the right hand side compared to what Kyle Walker has with De Bruyne and Sterling in front of him, I feel that it's a much more difficult role playing for Chelsea compared to playing at Man City. And because of this, I'm going to go for Victor Moses for this combined 11 team. Now moving straight to midfield, from Chelsea's side out of Kante, Cesc Fabregas, Bakayoko, Barkley and Drinkwater. And from Man City's side out of De Bruyne, Gundogan, Fernandinho, Silva and Toure, who's going to make it into this combined 11 team? Well, the first battle will be between Kante and Fernandinho. And the winner for this battle is going to be N'Golo Kante. Now this wasn't as straightforward. Fernandinho has been very good this season. His passing ability is very underrated. He can control a game as well. And actually he's been a player that's been improving over the years. But with N'Golo Kante, he single-handedly stops counter-attacks. I feel that he gives teams more stability and protection to want to have the license to attack further. And I feel that with N'Golo Kante, his distribution out from the back is very good. His tackling is world class. His work rate, I mean, his technique as well. I mean, I could go on and I can go on. But N'Golo Kante is the winner to make it into this combined 11 team. The next battle will be between Cesc Fabregas and Kevin De Bruyne. And the player to make it into this combined 11 team will be Kevin De Bruyne. He is probably the best midfield player in the league so far this season. His distribution, his work rate, his ability to find holes and spaces, shooting ability, decisive moments every single time. He takes responsibility. Really, he's a player that we should never ever let go in the first place, and it's a real shame, but I'm happy that he's gone on to show just how world class he is, and this is why De Bruyne makes it into this combined 11 team. And the final battle in midfield will be between Ross Barkley and David Silva, and this is a very easy one. David Silva is the clear winner. He's been one of the greatest Premier League players. He's been one of the most consistent players over how many years, and in a way he's very underrated. This guy is amazing dribbling ability, his footballing intelligence, technique, silky touches, that low centre of gravity, those amazing through balls as well. Honestly, he's a world-class player and he easily makes it into this combined 11 team. Now, moving straight into the attacking positions. Now from Chelsea's side, out of Eden Hazard, Willian, Pedro and Hudson-Odoi. And from Man City's side, out of Sane, Sterling and Bernardo Silva, the first battle is going to be between Leroy Sane and Eden Hazard. And the player to make it into this combined 11 team is another easy one, but it's going to be Eden Hazard. Yes, he is the best player in the league. And I know it's a bit of a naughty thought, but sometimes I think if Hazard was playing in this Man City team under Pep Guardiola, how much credit would he be getting? How much would people be raving about Eden Hazard? And just how much praise would he be getting? I feel with Eden Hazard that sometimes we don't necessarily get the best out from him. I feel that we need to play a much more offensive game to really unlock Eden Hazard. And I really think this is why we're seeing a much more finesse Leroy Sane. He's looked much more responsible in the final third. He's looked much more clinical. He's been much more effective as well. And I think the system that Man City play is definitely a part in terms of why Sane has been so effective this year. It's going to be interesting to see his development over the years. He's got a very unusual dribbling style in terms of how tight the ball is close to him, but at the same time he's able to shift his body balance really quickly and seamlessly, and I think this is why it's so hard for people to really win the ball off him and defend against him. But I think with Eden Hazard, again, he's on another level currently. He is the best player in the league, and it's no surprise why he's going to make it into this team. Now moving on to the right hand side, and this battle is going to be between Raheem Sterling and Willian, and the player who's going to make it into this team will be Willian. Now I know this may be another controversial decision, but even though Sterling has been very prolific in front of goal this season, as I was making that point earlier in regards to Hazard and Sane, I definitely feel it's down to Man City's system and overall play that's really helped the two attacking players excel more this season. But if you were to compare who's the better player in terms of the complete game, you'd have to say Willian. I think Willian's dribbling is much better. He has more to his game as well. He can shoot from distance, free kick abilities as well. He can link up the play nicely. And also I think he's more dangerous when he's running at opponents. Now Sterling has definitely been improving this season, but I still feel that he has weaknesses in his game. And I feel that he does have the potential to become a better player than Willian, but I think he needs a few more years and I'm going to go for Willian to make it into this combined 11 team. Now to fill the last position in this combined 11 team, from Chelsea's side out of Alvaro Morata and Olivier Giroud, and from Man City's side out of Aguero and Gabriel Jesus, who's going to make it into this team? Now the battle is going to be between Alvaro Morata and Aguero, and I think the player who's easily going to make it into this team will be Sergio Aguero. Now I feel Aguero is a bit underrated actually. I think if he didn't pick up all these injuries that he keeps consistently getting every single season, I think he'd have much more goals, and I think that people will be speaking about him a lot more. He's one of the most complete strikers in the world, low centre of gravity, amazing finishing, especially his trademark early shots as well. Plus, he's a match winner. He's very strong as well, and he's just much more complete compared to Alvaro Morata. Do I think Morata could ever get on his level? I'm not too sure, to be honest, but Aguero is going to make it and fill the last position for this combined 11 team. But anyway you guys, that's going to end today's video. What did you think about my team selection? In the comment section below, let me know what team you guys would pick between Chelsea and Manchester City. Anyway you guys, thank you for watching today's video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Smash that like button, help me get more than 500 likes for this video. I'm the EFC, this is Blue Lines TV, signing out.